What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're going to continue our mid-season college football predictions. This is the final team I'm going to do an individual video on. Tomorrow we'll go through all the Power 5 conferences, and I'll show you all the teams, so don't worry. You will get to see them all tomorrow, but we're going to do Washington State here. This was my preseason predictions. I didn't have this team beating USC or Oregon, and they wound up going out and doing that. So yeah, they were impressive in those two games, but I didn't have them losing to Cal, and they did lose that one. So it's been about what I expected out of this team. I knew they'd be a good team, but I didn't think they would win that game, especially against USC. They have really, you know, everybody thought this might be a top 10 team there for a little bit, maybe a playoff contender. I never really bought into that. I still think this is a very solid team, but just not quite, you know, a serious contender or anything like that. So Colorado coming up next. I think they win that one easily. Colorado is not looking good this year. That's something that I predicted, and I thought I was way off at first because they started winning some games. I was like, oh man, this team may actually be good, but my gut instinct was correct on them. Arizona, a team that is going to be tough to stop. New quarterback, freshman, very fast guy. He's going to be tough for that Washington State defense to contain. So I like Arizona at home to pull off this win. I really do. I think they get the win there. And another tough loss for Washington State. So you're looking at two upset losses for them. They follow that up with Stanford at home. This game, the winner of this one has a great chance to compete with Washington for the North, but the loser is pretty much going to be out of it, I think. And I think the loser of this game will be Washington State. I think they lose this game to Stanford, even though it's at home. I don't see them coming away with another big win here like they did against USC. So Stanford wins that, gives Washington State their third loss of the season. Next game against Utah. This one's going to be tough. I was really back and forth on this one, and at the end of the day, I thought they'd probably lose to Arizona or Utah. And I was back and forth and decided to go with the upset win for Arizona and give Washington State this win over Utah. So yeah, we're going to give Washington State this win, and that gets them into a bye week before playing at Washington. If you watched our Washington video, you actually already know who I predicted to win this game. I do think Washington wins it at home. It'll be a tough-fought game, and again, if Washington State and Washington, if they can beat Stanford, this game could determine the Pac-12 North. I don't see that happening. I have both teams losing to Stanford because I have Stanford winning the Pac-12 North. So there you go. Washington State, 8-4 overall, 5-4 in the conference. And yeah, I don't see them really doing much better than this. They might beat Arizona, but they might lose to Utah. So I would say best case scenario for this team is 9-3, but I really feel like they're going to be 8-4, which is what I predicted preseason. So we've changed some games around a little bit, but still 8-4, 5-4 in the conference. So the overall record is still the same. So I'm still on track here to get that correct. Again, it's not about getting every single game right. That's impossible. But if you can, you know, get that correct overall record, I think I'm doing a pretty good job if I'm able to do that. So we'll see if it plays out that way. Again, no changes in the overall record or the conference record for Washington State. I've got them at 8-4. What do you think? Go ahead and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on Washington State. How do you think they close out the season? What do you think their overall record will be at the end of the regular season? Leave a comment down below and let me know. But that is going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel. Again, we'll have all our conference championship and playoff prediction videos tomorrow, so make sure you watch for those.